Impossible is nothing to somebody that tries. Everything that someone said was impossible has happened. When they said they can't get people on the moon because they didn't want to believe it. There's no way in a million years. Everybody said, no way you're gonna be champ. You're too small.
Yeah.
So you're too short. No way, these guys are too big for you. And that's where delusion comes in, because delusion is only delusional when you don't accomplish the goals of making your delusions a reality. You have to continue to practice. The more you practice it, say if you practice it for a year, you'll be better if you only practice it for a month. So the more you do it, the better you become. Being a real fighter, this is what you know. You see so many people that's in the gym. Matter of fact, I've boxed people in the gym that kick my every day, but then know what's different? When you get them in the ring and there's a light on them and people are eating popcorn and drinking beer and they freak out. He says really no ingredients on how to handle fame. You know what I mean? We have to see what department of fame is your problem, and we have to work on that issue from there. But no one knows how to conduct themselves under that kind of pressure. I was unable to handle it. I wasn't expecting that. That was a really sucker punch right there. Sometimes when it comes to my realization of the situation, I forget that I'm that guy. I forget that I trained that hard and I became a fighter and stuff. I had to be scary then. I don't have to be scary anymore. I have to be funny now. So I'm funny now. That's the number one factor in survival in life is adaptation. You gotta be able to adapt. You have to know who you can be at certain times of your life. No one knows who they are. Because if you knew who you were right now, you'd be really limited. Because life is about change. You're gonna be then 5 years from now, you'll be a different person, won't be this person. It's very difficult when times change to change with the times.
Right.
And you have to be conscious of that. And the times is not the people around you. The time is the development and time you have left on this planet that you have to develop who you are. Everything started creeping up on me, hitting me, boom. I started going to my old neighborhood and I started dealing with old wounds that opened up, and it was just overwhelming. I had no idea it would be that way. I am so grateful that I embarked on this. I've never been a person to this magnitude, at this kind of relaxation, or just enjoying my time with you. I was very uptight, and I was very uncomfortable with myself. I've never been the same. I look at life different. I look at people differently, and an experience I can't even express, really. It's almost like dying and being reborn. It's almost like you're dying. You're submissive. You're humble. You're vulnerable, but you're invincible. Still in all, it's just that weird feeling. You realize how insignificant you are sometimes without your ego.
Yes.
You realize, wow, you're not really much that you really thought you were. I was just a wild guy. I was really a wild guy. I look at myself now and I say to myself, what was that all about? What was wrong with me back then?
Yeah.
And I was really disturbed back then. But that's not the life I want to live. I don't want to live that life. Eventually it's going to get ugly. And I'm going to be ugly. And I don't want to live that life no more. I've lived that life most of my entire life. I don't want to live that life anymore, Matt. The best thing that ever happened to me that I retired from boxing, because of me working out and me getting, I was so intense with this. My whole objective was hurting people and wanting to be the best, and my ego took over, and I'm like Tyson, I'm the best to ever live, and all this. You totally focus on blackness, nothingness.
Right.
You go under and you're just being the savage, intelligent avenue. And you're nothing, nothing's nothing but the objective, the job, and that was the psychological warfare. Nothing matters. You're nothing, nothing. The only thing that matters is the objective, and getting through accomplishing that objective by going through these methods of boxing. And it's not about money, because the money's going to be in charity, and people going to, and it's just about doing something good. And that, from that perspective, that could be. I used to like feeling like I'm doing something good for somebody more than myself. And my friend loses, I cry.
Yeah.
I want for him what I want for myself. It's a team effort, and when it's a team effort, it's you're in there fighting, and if he gets hit, you get hit. It's the team effort, almost like Pop Warner football. It's a team effort. If one guy fails, it's like a mark against the whole team, because we're all in sync. Everybody's in sync there. It looks like it's just you and the guy there, and no one's in your corner, but he's fighting with everybody in his mind. Money, steroids, and pills, or whatever they. it's like a mark against the whole team because you're all in sync. Everybody's in sync there. It looks like it's just you and the guy there, no one's in your corner, but he's fighting with everybody in his mind. You could be on so many steroids and pills or whatever they got, health growth and all that stuff. But listen, you could be the best physical shape in your right if you don't go out there with a good mental perspective. It's going to turn out disastrous. I don't sometimes like who I am sometimes. That's just the real sometimes. Yeah. I don't like that guy. I want to get away from that guy. I don't like the mean stuff. Like, I don't like I may snap at my wife or my kids. That's what I don't like.